Appearing to be a highly civilized game, golf has witnessed its fair share of rivalries that have created some flavor among the followers and the press. These conflicts, both on and off the course, have added drama and excitement to the sport. So here are 10 of the most remarkable feuds caught on camera, providing a detailed look at the moments that made them unforgettable. The feud between Tiger Woods and Sergio Garcia is legendary. It began in 2007 during the British Open when Garcia accused Tiger of distracting him while he lined up a crucial putt. Well, fast forward to 2013, and tensions escalated when Garcia, in a thoughtless moment, said that he'd serve fried chicken if Tiger were to come over for dinner. Oof. Well, that backlash was immediate, and Garcia issued an apology, but the incident left a lasting mark. Despite the ongoing tension, Tiger has remained focused on dominating golf. Every matchup with Garcia intensifies their rivalry, which isn't just about golf but also is a test of nerves and respect. Spoiler alert on this one, Tiger usually comes out on top. If you thought golf was just about putting in fairways, think again. The Koepka vs. DeChambeau feud turned golf into a WWE-level drama. Okay, this started way back in 2019 when Koepka mocked Bryson's enthusiasm for the game. While Koepka was racking up majors with his no-nonsense style, Bryson was measuring his swing and tracking body mass to smash long drives. Well, things really escalated when fans started chanting "Brooksy" at Bryson, and Koepka threw some shade at his rival. Their feud peaked at the 2021 Memorial Tournament when a video surfaced of Koepka rolling his eyes at Bryson during an interview. Well, Bryson fired back and the drama became bigger than the actual game itself. And that charity event they were meant to play in together? Well, tension was so thick you could practically cut it with a spoon. Those two weren't just rivals, they were a show that we couldn't stop watching. Rory, McIlroy, and Patrick Reed? These two could teach a masterclass in mixing golf with some drama. Their feud hit its peak during the 2018 Ryder Cup. Reed, known for his trash talk, had already said that he didn't want to play with Rory. When they finally faced off on the course, the tension was just wild. During their singles match, Reed sunk a clutch birdie and taunted the crowd, cupping his hands to his ears. Rory shot back with a roar, "I can't hear you," and the fans went a little crazy. Afterward, Reed claimed that he'd carried Rory in the 2016 Ryder Cup, and Rory did not take kindly to that accusation. That war of words continued even after the event, ensuring that this feud was far from over. Phil Mickelson is legendary for many things, but his temper is not one of them. So when Brandt Snedeker called him out for slow play at the 2015 Waste Management Phoenix Open, it was like a collision of giants. Mickelson, normally calm, did not take kindly to the accusation and the sparks flew. Well, as you can imagine, the two exchanged some fiery words, with Mickelson calling Snedeker a prick, and it was all caught on camera. Man, fans were loving the drama. This wasn't a polite debate after all, it was a full-blown fight. While they did eventually make up, the tension lingered. Pace of play might be important, but when it's handled with that much fire, it's kinda like adding fuel to an already blazing inferno. In the world of golf, John Daly's name is almost synonymous with drama. The guy's a walking, talking, smoking, drinking wild card with his larger-than-life personality and unpredictable antics. But when Daly got into it with Vijay Singh during the 2005 Booz Allen Classic, it was pretty clear that golf could have as much tension as any pro wrestling match. Daly, frustrated with Singh's slow pace of play, absolutely snapped. He openly accused Singh of holding him up, and a fiery confrontation followed. Singh, typically known for his cool and calculated demeanor, wasn't having any of it. The two exchanged heated words, and Daly's outburst, well, it was all caught on camera, making the entire scene feel like an instant classic. And the showdown wasn't just about slow play, it was a collision of two very different personalities. Daly's raw emotion versus Singh's composed attitude, perfect recipe for an unforgettable golf moment. And honestly, it left everybody wondering, could golf ever be the same after that moment? back to Patrick Reed again. Yeah, this guy's busy. This time though, it's 2018 and Reed's relationship with his former friend Jordan Spieth hits rock bottom. That tension started brewing earlier when Reed, during the 2016 Ryder Cup, claimed that he was the one carrying Spieth. Well, fast forward to the 2018 Ryder Cup and it's clear this duo was not on the same page. Ryder's comments about not wanting to play with Jordan, it was like pouring gasoline on a fire. Despite both players putting aside their differences for the competition, you could feel the underlying tension simmering. On the course, they tried to keep things professional, but the media had a field day dissecting their every interaction. The drama surrounding their strained relationship wasn't just a golf story, it was a full-on golf spectacle. Let's just say that their golf bags weren't the only baggage being carried around that day. So, in 2003, Annika Sörenstam made history when she became the first woman in 58 years to compete in a PGA Tour event at the Colonial Tournament. We've talked about this before, but there are a lot of different aspects to this story. Here's the thing, not everybody was happy and cheerful. Enter Vijay Singh, who made it crystal clear that he didn't think the women belonged in men's tournaments. The guy even threatened to withdraw if paired up with her. Annika's response? Classy. She didn't just play in the tournament, she excelled. This wasn't just a golf feud. It was about breaking barriers and challenging old school beliefs. And trust me, it's a chapter of golf history that nobody's ever going to forget. Slow play. The one thing that really gets under a golfer's skin. Rory Sabbatini was fed up with Ben Crane's pace during the 2005 Booz Allen Classic. So much so that he stormed ahead and finished the hole on his own. And the whole situation was a disaster. Sabbatini got frustrated, Crane was caught in the middle, and the fans, they just couldn't stop talking about it. The message here was clear. Don't mess with Rory when it comes to time on the course. He was not afraid to speak his mind. In this moment, it became an iconic symbol of how personal the game of golf can get when players are under pressure. I absolutely hate slow play. How about everybody else? In 2013, Michelle Wie, one of the most talented and promising golfers of her generation, had to deal with some serious trash talk from former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani. Yeah, his sexist response about her putting stance was not very well received. Michelle didn't hold back. She fired back with poise, saying, "I'll let my golf do the talking." Her response was swift and sharp, and in the wake of it all, the entire golfing world rallied around her, denouncing Giuliani's comments. In the end, this feud was way bigger than just one golfer. It was a stand against sexism in sports. Finally, we get to the latest drama in golf, Rory McIlroy versus Greg Norman. Okay, if you are a major golf fan, you know where I'm going with this. Now the question is it live? Is it live? Is it LIV? Is it 54? Well, it's the Live Guild League, and it's caused a lot of chaos in the golfing world, not just because of how to pronounce its name, and McIlroy has been one of its loudest critics. He's taking aim at Norman, who's become the face of the league, calling out its controversial approach to the sport. Norman, never one to back down, responded with his own accusations, calling McIlroy a hypocrite. Now the back and forth between these two has created one of the sport's most current and ongoing feuds, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. The Live, Live, 54, whatever, golf saga continues to dominate headlines, and it's clear that this is far from over. You know, golf isn't all polite putts and handshakes. Sometimes it's got drama for days. These feuds brought fire to the fairways, proving this gentleman's game has got a wild side. Love it or hate it, you just can't look away. So which rivalry is your favorite? How do you feel about slow play? And how the heck are you supposed to pronounce Live, LIV 54 golf in your household? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.